Just because you don't want to start over, or
yeah, man, my kids are 14 and 17. I don't want to be 50 years old going to a 4-year-old recital.
You read the Bible before, right?
Yeah.
You know a lot of them could be like 200.
Yeah.
And they begat Jonathan.
Yeah.
And Lil Roscoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But you say not you.
Nah. See, but they wasn't going to basketball practices and basketball games back. You know what I'm saying?
It was Stoneball.
Yeah.
It was going to Stoneball.
Daddy come out here and hoop with me, and you 78 years old, and he 12. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Another thing with that too, man, is like if you have a kid at like 40, let's say 45 years old, and then at 60, or not even 60, let's say in the next 10 years, 55, if you got a 10-year-old, and then you get a terminal illness,
right?
It's not fair to that child that they can't grow up with their parent, because now you didn't wait till you was older to have children, and now you got, you know what I mean? Like, it's just now they got to grow up the rest of their life without their parent, you know what I mean?
You know, and I won't even call it a pushback. Let me just add this to that. So the only thing I think about when you said that, no day that we walk this earth is promised to us, right? So how many people, even from, I mean, I don't know the number, but I'm sure statistically there are people who we went to school with who have already died.
Yeah.
And they probably had children before.
That's true.
So it's also not fair, right? So we don't know. Now I'm not suggesting that it's okay for us to go around and at 80 years old be popping out babies.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying at a certain point, maybe you're 40, but you know, maybe that's still 40 more years that you may have, or 50 more years that you may have.
Yeah.
But you know, I respect the fact that you already realize that that's not something you really want to do.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. So when you're dating, do you automatically, if a woman start talking about wanting children, is she already X'd out?
She might have to X me out.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll have to tell, hey, you know, that's not really in my plans for the future.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if she don't have any kids, then she might want to move on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does that ever come up? Has that ever been an issue before?
Nah.
Okay. All right, man. So what else you got going on, bro?
That's it, man. I got a clothing line I've been doing. You know, it's just me, so it's like up and down. It's called Paper Games Clothing.
Paper Games Clothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that.
Shout out to Paper Games Clothing.
Yeah, shout out to Paper Games.
What can we find it at?
It's on Instagram, Paper Games Clothing.
Okay.
On Instagram. That's all it's on, you know, right now. And you know, I'll get you your stuff.
Okay.
You know, just me. Like it's just me. So
I got you.
it moves real slow. Like I'll get a bulk here and there and move it like that, and then I might not have nothing for a while.
Can I ask you why you don't have anything on right now? I mean, you fancy. I just wondering why.
Because I don't have anything.
Oh, you don't have anything?
Yeah, you know, I don't have a mask.
So, but it's made to order.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, well, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have t-shirts, hats.
Okay.
Masks, you know, hoodies, you know, that kind of stuff.
Okay, but you can get it.
I can get it. So if you go on my Instagram and you're like, oh, I like these kind of hats.
Sure.
I can go get them done for about a week.
Okay.
They good,
all right.
You know,
and get it out to you.
And get it out to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you see that growing? That how do you see scaling that in the future? Is it something you're really passionate about?
I wouldn't say I'm passionate about it. It's kind of because it's the first business I ever started.
Okay.
But it's not like I'm super passionate about it to where it's like, oh, I want to do this. I want to, you know, every now and then I'll get an itch to be like, let me pump out some new stuff. You know what I mean? And a lot of people like they catch to it. They like it. I'll go on a hiatus. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, because like I said, just me. I got my 3 kids. I got my job. It's like it's kind of hard to balance all of that. You know, that's just like something I like to do. And yeah.
So what inspired it?
Man, basically paper games. I don't have a card on me either, but on the back of my card, I got what paper games mean. Basically, it means like how we work jobs that we don't want to work. We spend money on unnecessary things. We don't save anything. We don't start any businesses. And when we leave, we don't leave our children nothing.
Right.
So we playing paper games.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You working a job just to get money, and then you spend the money, and then you die, and you don't leave nothing for your children.
Right.
So that's kind of what the background of paper games is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I should start one called electronic game.
Yeah.
Because it ain't even money no more.
It ain't even money.
It's all, think about it, right? You get paid, and it go into your account. You never see it.
Nope, you swipe a card.
And you swipe a card, or you go online and it's linked, that account or whatever is linked to your Amazon, for instance.
Yep.
And it gets spent, and before you know it, you're broke.
Yep.
And you never saw anything.
You never saw it. You ain't see that green.
You ain't see it.
No.
Not unless you went to the ATM.
Yep.
But otherwise, there's been times where I got paid in the past, and literally between paying bills and buying some additional, being a consumer, right, overly consuming, and then before you know it, paycheck gone. You working on that last 75 hours of your next payday.
You got 2 weeks.
And you got 2 weeks before you get
You got
paid.
paid Friday, Monday you broke.
Right.
Yeah, you got to
Tragic.
You eat gas, everything.
Right. But I like that though. I like the whole premise behind that, man. I got to get something myself, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta support. I gotta support you,
man.
Support the business.
Another thing,
I definitely believe in that.
Inspired. This was inspired by you, actually.
Okay.
I got and I ain't really done that. I'm bad at this, but
Okay, tell me.
I'm trying. I haven't really done much with it, but I have the business. I got an ATM business.
Okay, right.
That I started
right.
called CBA Transactions.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Inspired by you. You know, we talked about that. You know,
about it, yeah.
So the only thing I have to do is just buy the ATM and find a place to put it.
I got you.
So that's where I'm at with that
Right,
business right
right.
now. You know
Right.
what I mean? So,
Shout out to Jonathan Cooper. By the way.
shout out to Coop, man.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Coop out here
and let me tell
doing
you,
his thing.
This was inspired by you, but Coop, like his whole program on how to do it is how I started my business.
Right.
Even though I ain't did nothing with it,
Right.
but I got everything, all my paperwork, everything through his program.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And I think we should do stuff like a lot of us come from this crabs in a barrel type mentality.
That's a fact. Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
He got a new song out. I don't know the name of it, but it's kind of upbeat. It's real catchy. In the song, his lyric, he says, "Hey y'all, I ain't lost since I've been gay, y'all." He said that kind of make me think like, is he really gay?
Wow. And I've heard that too, him kind of flirting around with it, and somebody made a comment about him saying he wasn't really gay. Well, imagine if he were. But it's like, when you kiss that boy on the BET Awards, you are now gay. So it don't matter if you say you ain't or you are, you are, in terms of my eyes anyway. So yeah, that's signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a rainbow on it. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to whoever do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's your business.
It's your
you
lifestyle.
know,
Sometimes they made it so where you got to be so sensational in order to, and you got to do something that breaks the norm. And it's like, I'm not willing to do stuff just for the attention. So even on social media, it's only certain things I'm willing to do. You know what I'm saying? I think the most sensational I did was put out how to make chicken fried rice.
I saw that too.
Yeah, it was fire. It really was. That's my specialty.
Like that, you will either have to show me how to make that or make it for me. Can you make it for me?
I'm not gonna make it for you.
Oh, okay.
But I'll make it for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely show you. But that's about as that's just, it gotta be comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be comfortable, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. So it's only so much I'm willing to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people tell me all the time, you know, and friends like, look, you gotta take your shirt off. First of all, I'm not in the position to take my shirt off right now at this moment. Not just because he's here. Just because, you know, I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not there yet.
You ain't made it to
I ain't made it to where I'm comfortable to do that.
I remember a time.
Yes, yeah. Now, it was a time.
Yeah.
Where it didn't take no money and nothing. Yeah. And I was willing to take
Now, I ain't saying that I seen you with your shirt off.
He most likely have.
But I'm just saying there was a time.
Right. And there will be a time again.
Yeah,
there will be a time again.
Hopefully I can get to that too.
Yes. We should, man. We both should. We both do. Now, I'm getting there, man. Like, let me, just for full disclosure, when I got out of the military, I was probably, in 2013, I was 205 pounds, something like that. I was ripped, 4% body fat or whatever. I ain't have no body fat for real. Over the years, bro, I got up to 275 pounds.
Wow.
It was painful to walk down my steps. My feet hurt. I had to go to the podiatrist. My feet ain't been right since. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sleep apnea, all kind of stuff diagnosed with, and was going on, liver issues, all kind of stuff, man. And basically my liver doctor, even as of recently, I went. Now, I've lost a lot of weight. So now I'm down, by the grace of God, I'm down to 236 pounds.
Okay, that's what's up.
As of this week.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So I've been on it. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of weight, and I'm still going. So I don't necessarily need to be at 200, but I figure I feel more comfortable if I'm around, you know what I'm saying, about 215, 210 or something like that.
I'm trying to get down to 200.
There you go. And I might be there too. But as right now, I'm just playing it by ear right now. So it ain't so much as being able to take my shirt off. It's just being comfortable. It's rid myself of some of the conditions that I've created myself.
Yeah.
So let me talk on that too. Let me ask you about that, because especially around our age group, man, I'm seeing a lot of us, like, fitness is not important. Do you think that's a geographical thing? Or is that just, you know, or what is it? Is it a cultural thing?
Because I think it's a cultural thing, man. Like, we don't, unless you into that lifestyle.
Because have you been to Miami, South Beach?
Yes, I have been to Miami.
It's different.
It's different. I love Miami too. It's my favorite place.
It is. It is. I'm not even going to ask you why.
It's just
Okay,
it's
that's
beautiful.
why.
It's because it's beautiful. Now Vegas, when I first went to Vegas, I'm like, oh, this is it. Like,
Okay.
But I went to Miami, like it's just the scenery. You can go to Miami and just sit out at one of the restaurants on the road and just eat and just enjoy that because of the scenery is just dope. Like, just being on the beach and seeing the water and just seeing the atmosphere is just dope. Like, I really love Miami.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you think it's a cultural thing in terms of our fitness and the way we look at health and all that?
Yeah, I think it is, man.
Okay.
Because a lot of other cultures, they're in it. It's a second nature.
Right.
You know, they get up and they go running every morning.
Right.
Like just as a whole. Like I know some black guys. My barber, he runs, religiously every morning, like 7-8 miles every day, like every morning.
That used to be me, bro.
You know, and that's just what he do. You know, but I know a lot of other people that just like a lot of white guys and Asian guys. That's part of their life. They just gotta get up, I run, then I come home, eat breakfast, and shower, and then I go about my day.
Right.
You know, we like to sleep in, like get up, eat me something unhealthy.
Right.
You know, drag, and then like now we got.
I had soul food today.
Yeah, I had Chipotle. I was gonna make some spaghetti when I go home. Some fried chicken.
Hey, but here's the thing though. That's all I had, and I told my wife, I said, look, that's it. That's all I'm eating today.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all I needed. So I fasted during the morning, and then after church, I picked that up because I know that's what she likes to eat. That's her comfort thing.
Yeah, fried chicken.
I had turkey leg.
Okay.
Yeah, I had turkey leg.
Yeah, some sweet potatoes.
The sweet potatoes.
Yeah, some greens.
I didn't have greens. It probably would have been the best thing for me. But I had some sweet potatoes, some macaroni. He getting hungry right now. I lock in on this right quick. This dude, I died on me. He getting hungry right now. He getting hungry right now. You should see his face. But anyway, so some macaroni, some dressing, gravy, turkey legs,
Gravy.
and some yams, man. And it was fire.
I bet.
But
Would you have a drink? Kool-Aid?
I had a strawberry crush.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
I had a strawberry soda. So, yeah, man. So, with that being said, I can't eat nothing else today. But I'm cool. I'm full. I'm good. I usually only eat maybe, one meal, maybe a snack anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of it, the weight loss is coming from the diet. And and only on the days where I really go hard in the gym on the weight training do I eat that extra and some protein or something like that. So, but yeah, man. So I agree with you. I think it's a cultural thing. But I think what's funny about it, well, I don't say funny, disturbing about it is a lot of the conditions that we develop is self-inflicted, man.
Yes.
It's self-inflicted.
High
And we're
blood
not doing
pressure,
enough to
diabetes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And we're not doing enough to correct it.
But I just think it's been embedded in us so long, man. Like, why is all these high sodium foods so good? Like all, you know what I'm saying? Like who told us that this was good?